everyone. Welcome to Weigh In Tuesday. It's me, Ro, of Healthy Living with Ro. D. Always forget that D. Okay. I'll start at what everybody came here for. I lost 1 pound this week. So I think I'm at 18.8. I can't do the math. I should have thought about that before. Well, it's not important. I lost a pound. I did go I was here last Tuesday with Weigh In Tuesday, and I was 137.8. Well, the next day I was 136.4. So it goes to show that this is just a moment in time when we weigh ourselves. And I stayed at 136.4 for a few days. I went to 136.2, then I went to 137.6. And yesterday I was 137.6. So I wasn't expecting a pound loss this morning. I'm happy about it. I'm not going to lie. But even if it was a 0.2 loss from last week, for me, at this point in time, that would be great too. I'm very pleased. It shows that moving around more, even just doing my steps, trying to do the average of 10,000 a day and picking up a little speed when I do them is helpful. Okay, so on that note, I tried to think of something that would be worth talking about today on Weigh In Tuesday beside my weight. And I started looking up the anti-inflammatory food list. Since we were talking about that, I was going to be steering myself in that direction as I do my flex meals. That's my hope, because it also means that I have to start cooking, which I'm not really too thrilled about. I've become quite spoiled on Nutrisystem. Especially my dinners. I find that that's my hardest time of day. I get home most of the day 6 o'clock, and I don't eat until 8, even doing Nutrisystem dinners. For some reason, last night I ate early. It was 7 o'clock, but I was home earlier. So it would be good for me to start to plan so that when I come home at 6, within a half an hour, food is ready. I usually take care of Jim before I leave, so because if he gets hungry during the day, he has something prepared. And then also, like on Mondays, he goes to the firehouse, so he eats there. So anyway, and then Fridays usually, or at least one day a week, he enjoys pizza, which I generally don't have that. That cuts out another thing for me to have to make for him, where I would be eating something different, right? So I do have to work on that. Not that it's a big deal, but it is a big deal, right? Does that make sense to anybody else beside me? I know it probably does to Kim. But it's something that is necessary. If you're going to, it's just like when I talk about planning for going out. I need things to grab and go, and I make sure I have them. If I don't make sure I have them, then I won't have them, and then I'll be stuck. And then that opens up the door to me maybe having something that's not such a good choice for that lunch that day, or even bringing breakfast with me, because sometimes I don't eat until late. Having that extra shake with me pre-made, like the ones I usually get, the Equate, which is equivalent to the Premier Protein, because they're a little cheaper, unless they're on sale at Sam's, then I pick them up at Sam's. But I've fallen in love with those Fairlife, and I will be buying a lot of those. I'm going to try the vanilla too, because yesterday when I put my order in, I found out that the Nutrisystem shakes are not half price to people who are reordering their food. They're half price if you go on and you order them a la carte, in which case then you're going to pay for shipping and however much that's going to be. I wasn't interested in doing that. So I'm not paying $79.99 for 28 shakes. That's absurd to me. They're good, but they're not the best quality, obviously. And I can get better quality, at least, even organic quality, for half that price. So anyway, on to what we're going to talk about. So I decided, I was looking through on Google, and I came upon something that I actually enjoy drinking, a different version of. Mine doesn't have as many ingredients in it, but I call it the Cali Kicker. So this person, her name is DeeDee Mehren, Mehren. She posted this on January 28th, 2021 in Pinterest. And she calls it the Hydrating Anti-Inflammatory Water recipe. So she goes on to say, I'll just read a little bit briefly. Proper hydration is paramount in food health. I think that Nutrisystem teaches us that, as well as we know that anyway. Water should be consumed more between meals than during, and it should not be too cold, as it will interfere with digestion. A good benchmark is to drink half your weight in ounces a day, which most people know that. And she typically starts a day with a glass of room temperature water to get her system moving. And that, I have heard, is very, very good for you. Some people even put room temperature water with lemon juice to start their day. It really does invigorate your system. And then she continues throughout the day. Staying hydrated keeps us decreasing fatigue. And that, I realize that in myself. If I'm very thirsty and I don't realize I am, and then I suddenly start, and I'm feeling sluggish and I start drinking. And as I drink, I notice I was thirsty because I'm like really sucking it down. It does alleviate, and sometimes even aches and pains. For me, it helps me with my asthma. When I'm having a bad breathing day, I always have this with me. In fact, Terry bought me this, my sister in spirit, as a gift. It has a built-in straw, and this closes for health, cleanliness reasons. You want that closed, and this keeps your water cold or hot 24 hours, whatever beverage you put in here. And so I think this is a 32 or 20 ounce, 26 ounce. I have the link for it in the description box. But in any event, this goes with me everywhere. It's always with me in my car because while I'm driving, I'll be drinking water. And I don't even realize it's there, and I just drink it because I need it to breathe some days. Okay, increasing your energy levels, recognizing the difference between thirst and hunger, which does happen sometimes. And it also aids in your digestion, and it helps your colon do a good job. Inflammation is a natural function of our bodies, but too much of it isn't a natural function. If you have an infection, you'll see, let's say you get a cut and it becomes infected, you'll notice that it gets red and inflamed and it gets hot because that's inflammation. But that's the inflammation that your body reacts by bringing the white blood cells there to kill the infection, right? That's a natural process. But when we have too much of it, it can be harmful to our health. It can cause physical and mental health to suffer. This is why, in addition to drinking plenty of high-quality water, filtered water, or spring water, she makes this anti-inflammatory water to aid and support all the other good things she must be doing in her life, which is what we would do as people who want to get healthy by losing weight. So, she says her water recipe takes it to the next level because it includes several health-promoting ingredients. It has turmeric in it, ginger, lemon, cayenne, raw apple cider vinegar, and she suggests making it every day in a large bottle, making a large bottle of it and drink it throughout the day, and make one new bottle each day. So, turmeric, what does turmeric do for us? It's an active ingredient in curcumin, which is nature's ibuprofen. And it works on your body to decrease inflammation. Turmeric also kills cancer cells. You can make something called golden paste in animals. I've read on my Holistic Chihuahua Facebook. They make a paste. If they put it on a tumor, it will shrink the tumor. It's very good cancer-fighting properties. I have a friend who's from Vietnam. They cook turmeric with fish. They actually eat the turmeric. I use ground turmeric in cooking. And my dog and my son's dog, they both have turmeric. My little Chihuahua has had turmeric in her diet every day. And in fact, she eats Dr. Harvey's food, and there's turmeric in that food. So it's good for your pets too. And if you buy it, get the organic one on Amazon. It's really not very expensive at all. On to ginger. Ginger and its active constituent gingerols may decrease inflammation and promote good digestion. Oh my lord, good digestion and diminishing nausea, which we know, like we drink ginger ale when we are sick. Sometimes if we have stomach issues, the stomach flu or something. Lemon adds good flavor and boosts vitamin C levels and improves your digestion. Cayenne contains metabolism boost. Oh my lord, I need help. I need help, people. Cayenne contains metabolism boosting properties. What a mouthful. And aids in the absorption of curcumin and turmeric. And that is true, because when I make golden paste, which consists of organic coconut oil, turmeric powder, and organic freshly ground black pepper, and give it to the dogs. You can also eat it as well as a human being. But the pepper does activate the turmeric, the curcumin properties. So they're supposed to be taken together. The raw apple cider vinegar, ACV, improves digestion, is known to lower blood sugar levels, and it should be the one with the mother. Now, I get mine at Aldi, the Nature's Way brand, it is, I think, from Aldi, or I buy Braggs. And that, you'll see the mother is in the bottom. It's that, like, filmy stuff. That's very important if you're going to make this drink. Now, what I make is the Cali Kicker to help in weight loss. It's got some, I think, 1/8 of a teaspoon or 1/16 of a teaspoon of cayenne, 1 shot of fresh squeezed lemon, or I get the organic from Sicily in the bottle at my local Adams, and a shot glass of the ACV. You shake up the bottle and you put a shot glass. Now, what I do is I don't drink it down, which is why it's called a Cali Kicker. You kick it back. I take that and I put that into a nice, I also put stevia into a big bottle like I have with a lot of ice. And I drink it through a straw, because apple cider vinegar can ruin the enamel in your teeth. So you want to drink that with a straw. That is such a refreshing drink, especially in a hot summer day. In fact, for a while, I have to look in my health food store, Nature's Pantry. Braggs was making those types of drinks with the ginger in it. So now I'm going to do this. I'm going to add the turmeric and the ginger, and I'm going to try drinking that every day. So on that note, I just want to share that with you. I do have the recipe. I'll post it in the, it's 3 cups filtered water, 1/4 teaspoon of ground turmeric, 1/4 teaspoon ground ginger, half lemon juiced, a dash of cayenne pepper, not very much. You don't want a lot of that in there. And 1 tablespoon of raw apple cider vinegar. And fill the water bottle with water, add all your ingredients, put the top on, shake vigorously, drink it throughout the day. So, I'm going to try this. I hope everybody else decides to give it a shot too. I don't have a website address. I'll try to see if I can find it, and I'll just put the link to the article. It is from Pinterest. If I can link it into the group, I'll do that. If not, I'll try to copy and paste it. But you can find it in our group at some point today when I go in there again. Anyway, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed what I talked about today, and that if you try it, that you find it helpful. And on that note, I'm going to say goodbye. But before I do, I'm going to ask you to please give me a thumbs up if you like the content of my video, and to please hit the subscribe button if you haven't done that yet, so you're notified every time I upload again. And if you want to join the groups, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. All of my links are in the description box. I usually have one thing that I copy over and over again if I add things to it. So if you look in there, you'll find everything. If not, write me a comment. Also, if you have any questions or any suggestions for everybody, that would be great too. I love to hear suggestions. And on that note, I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.